Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is part 4 of my Scraptastic junk journal series. I apologize that this video is coming out kind of a day late. I had promised a video for yesterday, but I was under the weather and not really feeling up to it, so sorry, but it's coming out today. So today will be part 4, and I wanted to show you because I finished the slide mount. I had a couple little issues with it. I initially stamped the word wonder at the bottom, and somehow I used this guy, and when I stamped it, I was just completely, I don't even know, like it stamped, like half of the word was not even on the slide mount. So I said, well, I guess we're going to decorate this a little more. So I just added a little piece of trim and a little button there, and then I re-stamped the word up top. But I think it turned out super cute, and I just wanted to show that to you. So we'll put that aside. I still don't know what to do with our little thingy. I was, excited to use this in the beginning, and then now I'm just kind of like, I don't know what to do with it. So it is still sitting here, and I'm still thinking about that. However, I was taking a look at the journal so far, which is, just paper at the moment, but we have some pages I had printed some coffee stain background onto them, and then some pages like this one I did not. So I was trying to come up with something we can do to kind of, make that less stark white and obvious as you're flipping through. And there are essentially 6 pages of this size that are white on the back. And then there are a couple of pages, let's see, where are they, that are a bit smaller. I'm not addressing that today. I'm addressing the six that are this size. And while I was trying to come up with, what we could do to make that look nicer, I came across Tracie Fox's video on book page envelopes. And I thought, well, that's a great idea. However, in my stash of scraps, I don't have any full-size book pages. And I thought, well, that's not going to stop me. So I pulled out that really pretty paper that my mother-in-law gave me, and I had pieces that had just enough on them to cut a 5-inch wide strip, essentially, and then to be able to fold it up into the envelope like Tracie did. So I have essentially done 6 of those. 5 of them are just cut and folded. That's all I've done so far. And then I finished one of them just to make sure I was going to like what it looked like. And this is how it turned out. So, I'll show you this side first. I just added a little bit of fabric there. And I'll link Tracie's video in the description so you can go and see like a whole tutorial on how she did it. And I will do one today on camera. But you can check her out because it was her idea originally, so you can see how she did it. But I used some of her collage paper and backed it onto some tea dye paper and then made the little flap. And I think it turned out really cute. And then I added, this is one of Tracie's labels actually. One of her, I think it's from the Fancy Labels DigiKit that she has. And then so is this piece behind the butterflies. And then these are some stickers that I've had. A friend of mine gave me these. Pat, I believe. Hi, Pat. So I just kind of fussy cut around it and added some archival ink on the edge and then just stuck that down. And I like how that turned out. So when it's on one of these blank pages, we can just tuck it on here and attach probably a paper clip. And then you have something pretty to look at as opposed to this white. But you still have room, if you want, to write on that as well. So I really liked how that turned out. Or we could do it like this. I'm not sure, whatever. But I think probably this way would be better. So yeah, that's what I did. And I just stitched around it And I was quite happy with that. So we are going to do one, probably start to finish on camera, and then I will finish the other 4 at a later date off camera, and probably just show them all to you as we're assembling the journal, because I don't want to take up too much time on each individual thing, or this series is going to end up being weeks long, and that's not going to be fun for anyone. So that's the plan. And then I'm also going to probably film multiple videos today and maybe even tomorrow. Probably not tomorrow because it's Easter, but maybe, because my son is going to be in town next week. I'm not going to have as much time to craft, so I'll probably film a bunch today, or at least a few, and then upload them next week. So if, you know, who knows, it might, when you're watching them next week, just so you know, they weren't filmed those days. So it might sound weird if I'm, you know, referring to things that aren't happening at the current time. Just wanted to let you know that. And then, yeah, so that is the plan. So let's get started with that. I'm going to put this one aside and move the journal out of the way. So let's see, which one do we want to work with? Let me show you the papers first, because I thought they're just so pretty. So this one has butterflies, and then the inside is this really pretty orange color. And then I like this one too. It has a really pretty inside too. I had a hard time deciding what I wanted on the outside and what I wanted on the inside. This is ending up having a butterfly theme, which is why these stickers kind of work pretty well. I don't have as nice of stickers as Tracie does for hers, but I thought, yeah, they work. So it was pretty. And then this one, and then it's super bright on the inside, but I really like the outside. So, okay, so let's just, I don't know which one to work with. It doesn't really matter, I guess. Let's do this one. Okay, so I didn't even ink this up yet, which I probably should have done. Or you know what, I'll just do that. I'll pause the camera, do the sewing and the inking of the envelope, and then come back. How about that? All right, so what I did first was I chose some paper for the background on the flap, and then I have some scraps of fabric here too to work with that will go on top of that. So we'll just try to decide. I was trying to keep this rather plain since the envelope paper is so busy. And we've just got some book page here. It's folded, but I don't think that'll matter too much. And then I have this too. So many decisions, right? You know what? I want to use this piece. No, we're going to use this. Okay. So first thing I need to do is kind of mark it where I want to tear it. So we'll tear the edges just a tad, and then probably, where's my tear? You know what? I'm just going to tear it right from here because that's easier. Tear the bottom edge too, so I'll leave myself a little space there. Alrighty. So how's everybody doing? Getting tired of the rain. I am today. Like that was a really weird way of saying that. I'm sorry. Sounded like Yoda. Getting tired of the rain. I am. Oh my. But it is. It's very rainy here. It was rainy yesterday, and I think it's going to be rainy all day. I'm hoping tomorrow is a little nicer, but it is spring, so, but I hope everybody is having a good weekend. All right, so I'm just tearing around this very roughly. I will have to ink this real quick, and it's tea dyed on the back, so I'm not going to have to worry about backing it or anything. Not gonna worry about it. Just can get some. Sorry, when I do that, my whole desk shakes and then the stuff on my desk rattles, and it's just lovely, right? Alrighty. There's that piece. And then what I did is I just used some glue. And we're going to end up gluing down sewing down the middle. So I just want enough to kind of hold this on where it's not sewn. I'm probably not even in frame doing that, sorry. And it's okay that that's a bit shorter than the actual width of the envelope. I didn't give you an exact measurement on this, did I? It is 5 inches across, and I honestly don't know the measurement because I kind of made it up as I went along. Let's see here. It is about 10 1/4. And then I just did, you can watch Tracie's tutorial, but I folded 3 at a time so that they would all be sort of the same size. And it actually worked very well. All 6 of them, even though I did 3 at a time, ended up being very, very similar. So that was nice. So we have that, and then we need something fabric-wise across there that is very white. We can put some ink on that though. Let's see what that looks like if we do that. Oh, that's better. Okay, I like that a lot. So we're gonna put that kind of right here so that it is partially below the original flap. Can you see what I mean there? So when we sew it, it kind of gets sewn onto both pieces, if that makes sense. And let me add just a bit of glue to hold it until we sew it. I don't want very much though. Just a bit. All right. Okay, somebody posted on, I think it was either Tracie's Facebook page or Junk Journal Junkies, that their art glitter glue decided not to work. And that just happened to me. It will not stick. That is so weird. Let's try again, because that's very strange. I had never had that happen before, and I just read that post, I think yesterday. That is really weird. Okay, let's try again. Why would that happen? I've never, and this is a brand new bottle. I've never, ever had trouble. Maybe I just didn't use enough and it soaked into the lace. I'm gonna go with that. Let's make sure we push it down really good here. I mean, I'm gonna sew it, so it's not a huge big deal, but I would like it to kind of stay in place until I, until I do that. That would be helpful. All right, I think it's gonna stay. All right, so that part is complete. Okay, come on. Huh. Okay. I have all kinds of weird troubles today, apparently. All right, so that should be fine. I'll give it a second to dry and then I'll trim that down. So that's what we're looking at there. And then this will be the front. So let's look at our butterfly stickers here. Oh, I think these green ones might be nice. So there's a little bit of green there. I think those might be nice. So I apologize. You're gonna have to kind of watch me cut here. I'll try to be fast. I just want to get some of the white off of there, and if possible, the little copyright, you know, of the company that made them. And I don't really want the words, so that's basically what I'm cutting around here. And then since they're shiny, you know, they're kind of glossy, Tracie gave me this tip. Instead of using the Distress ink, which doesn't stick to glossy surfaces at all, she used archival. So I have some archival potting soil here. And we'll just give it a quick go over. So I've been trying to decide, I've been thinking about, you know, putting this journal together and how I want to do it. And since it's so mishmashy, I'm going to let that sit for a sec. I was contemplating not actually gluing everything in, if you know what I mean. Because, you know, whoever wins this might decide that they don't, you know, like all the pieces that I've made, or they want to do their own thing to the pages or whatever. And I want it to be kind of, you know, I don't want people to not enter because they don't like something about it. So I thought maybe I would do more of like clipping and you know, that kind of, you know, paper clips and bulldog clips and binder clips and stuff to kind of attach things so that they are removable. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments, and then I can make a decision after I've heard some of your opinions, because maybe I don't need to do that. Maybe we can just glue it in and that'll be fine. But I want to make it usable. These are so pretty, Tracie's little fancy labels. I'm just trying to decide which one will work best. Ooh, okay, this is pretty. It's got some green. Maybe we want to put it on this side. Yeah, I like that. All right, little inking, sorry. So yeah, I wasn't sure what the best way to do that would be. I keep going back and forth. I'll decide, yep, I'm gonna just glue stuff in, and then, you know, like a day later, I'm like, I don't know. And then I'm like, nope, I'm gonna clip it all in. And then, you know, a day later, no, maybe that's not, I just keep going back and forth. So maybe you can help me make that decision. All right, I like that. Glue that down. Hopefully my glue will work. I never did actually see if anyone commented to say why that might be the issue. I'm pretty sure it was art glitter glue that they were having trouble with. And I remember thinking, that's weird. I've never had that trouble. That would be really awful. And yeah, it is. It is really awful. Make sure. The other one I kind of, I glued it too close to the edge and then I ended up sewing over it a bit. You can see here. But I think it's okay. But this one I'll make sure I scooch over a bit. I also forgot to add glue to the back of my sticker. I mean, I know it's a sticker, but I don't trust stickers or washi. to stay stuck forever. Oh, okay. Now the other one that I did off camera, I was able to pull apart really easily. Of course, right? Now I'm trying to do it while you're watching me. Oh, yay. Okay, there we go. All right, let's add a little bit of glue, just for good measure. Don't need a lot. Just a bit. Oh, I like that. That looks pretty. All right, and maybe we just need something kind of plain-ish, or maybe, oh, that'll look nice. I like that. Okay, a little more ink. And then these are so fast and so easy. I am definitely going to make some with book pages, like Tracie did, when I'm not doing a scrap challenge, because they're so fast. I mean, really, we're done. I'm just gonna pause the camera and sew all this together, and I mean, that's it. It's quite easy and really pretty in the end, I think. Whoops. Again, just make sure we're far enough from the edge. All right, that down. And then, okay, so I'm going to pause the camera and I will ink up the envelope because I did not do that yet. And I will sew it together and I'll come back and show it to you. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I sewed that all together and here's what we have. I think it turned out really nice. And like I said, these are just super quick and easy. So we have 2 done. I'm not sure, I didn't pay attention exactly to how long I've been filming. So maybe what we can do is go ahead and get, you know, kind of started on the other ones. And then I can finish them off camera. So we need something here. Yeah, this will work. I'm just gonna take off, there it is, a tiny bit because this strip isn't very wide. So hopefully this will be wide enough. If not, I will grab something else. Let's see here. I think it'll be fine. It'll just be a little different than the other ones, but I think that's okay. And let's take off that bit. And if you don't have a sewing machine, that's fine too. You just glue it. Just add a little bit of glue here and here, glue it down, glue all the other pieces on, and you're done. It's even faster. Totally not necessary to sew it at all. All right, get some ink on this. Do this one a little faster, maybe. have to worry about the top part. So it's not going to show. And I think I'll just add my glue here, because a lot of this is going to end up sewn on, and I think it'll be fine. So there we go. That's that. And then let's see, what do we like for the middle? We need something a little thinner. Because that strip is so thin. I wonder if I can, that doesn't, no, let's see. How about this one? Yeah, there's some of that color in there. I think that'll work. All right. So glue. Let's see if you can do your job this time. Put a little more on than I think I need. Line that up properly here. There we go. That feels like it's sticking this time. Maybe it was just a fluke. I hope so, because I like this glue. I wouldn't want it to stop working. That would be so weird anyway. Like, I don't understand why that would happen, but all right, let that dry and I'll cut those off. And then let's see, what do we want? Which of these do we like? I think I'm gonna do the one that has some of the orange in it to pull out the rest of that orange here. Cut some of that off. I have a sticker stuck on my thumb and I can't get it off. There we go. Okay. That a second and decide what we want to put behind it. I think I'm going to put it over here. Is that big enough? I don't really like how I cut that. It's got too much white here. I'm going to end up taking off the antenna. Sorry, buddy. There, I think that's better. I think I like that better. Or we could do it this way. Nope, I like it this way. Okay. feel like I'm being really quiet. I'm sorry. Maybe you're all like, oh, thank goodness she's not talking. I think that should be enough space there. Again, I always forget to like leave some space. Got this Einstein quote. No. Oh, I like this one. If there were dreams to sell, what would you buy? That's an interesting question. So if I could buy a dream, I would love, I mean, probably my biggest dream of the moment is to move out of the city and, you know, a little further out on some land and be able to have some alpacas and goats and more chickens and, you know, just kind of have a little farm, might call it. Not that I'm a farmer or know anything about it, but you know, I can learn. I just would like to be a little further out. It's just everything is so busy these days, and it would be nice to just be out of it all, but not so out of it all that I can't, you know, like get to a Michael's or Hobby Lobby. Because obviously I still want to be able to craft. Because that's, you know, that is very important to me as well. Oh yeah, this is all orange on the inside. Duh. So, of course that works. I think that works really well. All right, so that one is ready to sew. Let's go ahead and do another one. I think I want to use, I really want to use this denim, and I think it would look pretty on this one. So let me kind of tear this apart. Let's see if I can tear it apart anyway. Kind of get some of that off of there. Okay. Turn that down a bit. I want to use that for this one, and I think we'll use some of this paper. Let's see if I can find a big enough section that hasn't been cut into. You know what? I don't know if that's going to work. Oh yeah, here we go. That'll work. Let's cut off the bottom here. Hope I'm staying in frame. I'm sorry guys. I keep kind of changing where I have my camera mounted, or well, I mean, it's my phone, but to try and get better, I just haven't, you know, quite figured it all out yet, how I want to do it. So I keep trying new things, and then I forget where I where I have to be. So that will be good. And this is a page from a bird book, so this one will probably, even though I don't have bird stickers, maybe we'll put a little bird label on there. Because I have it. All All right, let's get a little ink on here. Some glue. This one I'm gonna just add like so. Okay, and then have our little piece of denim here. And I like it all scraggly, just, you know, with all these bits and stuff. So I'm just gonna leave it like that. And I'm gonna add just a tad more glue because it's a thicker piece. Even though, again, we're gluing that down. And I think I'll do it this way so I make sure I get it where I want it. There we go. Oh, I like that a lot. That's cool. All right, and then we're definitely going to use the blue butterflies. I'm going to use a different pair of scissors here. Cut this guy off first, and I actually have some blue archival that we can use instead of the brown for this one. I think that might look nice. Something different. Had a lot of lovely comments. Guys seem to like this series, so I appreciate you watching. I've enjoyed doing it. Hopefully it doesn't go on forever. I think I actually have a dauber that I've used with this ink, so that'll make it a little better. Hopefully I'm in frame again. I keep forgetting. I tend to work close up to myself, and it doesn't work at all when you've got the camera going, so otherwise my head would be in it every other second. All right. That's nice. And then let's see. I think I do want to put the bird label on there. Oh, you can't see, but I've got this like huge pile over here that I'm pulling out of. No, didn't want it all in front of me, or, you know, there would be no room to work. Maybe this. I think I like that. I think we need to do one this way. All right. A little bit of ink. Oops, gotta ink this guy too. like how that blue ink, oh, my hands are a mess. Sorry. I like how that blue ink looks on there. All right. It would help if I had thumbnails right now too. Of course, I gotta concentrate when I do this so I don't talk, you know. It reminds me of when, you know, when little kids concentrate really hard and they stick their tongues out. I always think about that when I'm doing stuff like this and I'm concentrating really hard. I always pay attention to whether I've got my tongue hanging out. Oh my. All right. I'm going to kind of off center that on purpose because I like the, I like how that looks. Oops, I almost threw a butterfly away. All right. Another one ready to be sewn. Let's see, do we want to do one more? Well, we've only got two more. Oh, why not? I feel like I'm getting quicker at this anyway. All right, so we've got some more of this, but I don't want to use that again. Let me see what else we have over here real quick. It's just a grungy piece of paper. Use that. Here's a different kind of, yeah, okay. I like that better. Let's even it up a bit here. I lost my line. I had it and then I really didn't. Okay, here we go. All right. Glue. And then I think definitely that piece. As opposed to putting it on the fabric, I'm going to put it on here. Oh, I like that a lot. That's nice. Okay, and then what do we want on this side? A couple butterflies left here. I think I'm going to save this one for the other one because it has some blue. Maybe we'll put both of these guys on here. Scissors here. And I'm gonna chop off his antenna again because it leaves way too much white in the background for my liking. And you too. Sorry, buddy. All right, there we go for that one. And then I was thinking maybe that. Looks kind of like that, but it's gonna have to be on this side because I want that butterfly to show and I want to put something up here. How about that? Yeah, okay, that's nice. I don't know if you could see that far away, but it's got some roses on it. Look kind of pretty there. Looks like roses in the background. All right. Come on. There you go. Nice. Aren't you so glad that you're watching me struggle with sticker backing? So much fun. What a lovely way to spend your day, right? There. Oh, I got it, and then I lost it. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right, we're just flying through these. I'm glad. I really, who knows, this video might be like 2 hours long at this point. I wasn't paying attention. I always forget to look, but oh well. We're gonna go ahead and finish all of them, except for the sewing, obviously. There we go. Nice. And one more. All right, so this one's very plain on the front, but we'll worry about that in a minute. let's use some of this. Yeah, keep that. This was actually notebook paper that was already colored this way. I didn't actually dye that. That was already like that, which was convenient, I must say. Whoops. Come on. I know. But because it's not, it's not actually dyed, you get a lot of white. So let's go around it real quick. Sorry, that's so loud. It's probably really annoying. I'm not sure. Oh, I know what's making the noise. Let me move that, and then it won't be as loud. Maybe I could be completely wrong. Okay, we're done with that. So some of that off of there. All right. Nice. So we have those pretty butterflies there. I think I want to use this, which might be a bit of a challenge to sew, but I like it, so I want to use it. So that's just how it's going to be. Yeah, let's see. Glue wise, I'm not entirely sure what to do, but let's just add a bit and go from there. It's kind of lined up right. Cut a little bit. All right. Hopefully that'll sew well. We shall see. Well, you won't see. I'll see, and I'll let you know. Alrighty, we have one more butterfly. So that worked out perfectly. Get him cut out here, minus his poor little antenna, or antennae, I'm guessing. There we go. I might put blue behind on that one. Just to kind of tie that in a little bit. There we go. All right, almost done here, guys. Almost. Just need something pretty for the back. green. I think I like that. And then how about this quote? I like that. Not everything that can be counted counts, and not everything that counts can be counted. Albert Einstein. I like that. All right, so I will get this video uploading. The longer they are, the longer it takes, so it'll probably be a few hours. And while that is happening, I will finish sewing these and probably record another video to air at a later date. And I hope you guys have a wonderful Saturday. If you liked this video, please hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed already, you can go ahead and do that. I'm not going to make you watch me struggle with this last sticker because you're probably bored. And yeah, I'll get all that done and I will be back with another video. Have a wonderful day. Bye.